Zara for Shiny Shiny, and today I'm here with a Casio Excellent Z100. Now this isn't actually a new camera, it's been on the market for around a year, which basically means the price has dropped accordingly, so you can now pick this up for around £120 online. Because of the credit crunch nowadays, we're all looking for cheaper options, and if you're looking for a compact camera, this might be one to consider. Not only does it have 10.1 megapixels and a 4x optical zoom, it's also got a really nice 2.7 inch LCD screen along the back here, and a couple of nifty features you wouldn't necessarily expect for a camera at this price point. Sure, it doesn't have 15 megapixels like some of the latest cameras, but we do have 40 scene modes, like literally 40, which is really incredible to be honest, as well as a 28mm wide angle lens. To start with, if we take you to the back over here, we can bring up the scene modes by this BS button, and as you can see, we've got a really large amount of scene modes, as well as YouTube options and night scenery. You've also got things like taking a picture of your collection, taking a night scene mode, and then a night mode with portrait as well. One of the interesting modes I quite like, which I'm just going to demonstrate now here, is a business card and document mode, where you focus on a business card. You take the picture and it will actually select the outline, so you can have a whole portfolio of business cards saved to your camera, which you can then upload to your computer and have a digital storage. Another thing I don't quite like about this though is, though it has 40 modes, this BS button, which I think they mean best shot by it, not bullshit, brings up all the modes, and then you set it to obviously whatever's your favourite. But the problem is then that's always going to be the mode, so essentially you always want it set to auto mode and then change it depending on the scenery, where I'd really like to see you can have one auto mode and then one or two other preset buttons you can have set up with your favourites. So I think that's a little mistake they've made here. I quite like the fact if you ever want to take video you don't have to fiddle around with the settings. There's this one touch record button here which you simply press and now we're recording, and the quality is pretty good. One more thing that I'm particularly impressed about with this camera is if we have a look over here, we've got this face detection mode. We're used to face detection on and off and family modes, but what they've actually got here is a record mode where you've got a smile shutter, you aim it at someone's face, you take a picture, and then you save it. I've taken a couple of pictures already, which I'm going to show you now. So I'm going to edit family. And you can see that I've got here a picture of my friend that I've saved. So whenever I take a group picture, it will automatically recognise certain features of his face and make sure he comes out clearly. Overall, it's not a bad camera. There are a couple of things I wish they'd adapt to it, such as an extra scene mode, but 10.1 megapixels, really nice quality of images, and only £120. The Z100 might be last year's, but it works today.